Thank you very much and welcome to Making Your Life Count with Ayobami Jegede. I want to use this medium to say a very big thank you to all our subscribers and viewers. I appreciate you a lot. Today, I'll be taking us through what I call leading a personal transformation. Leading your personal transformation. What is personal transformation? Now, as an individual, as a person, you may be looking at this is what you have some things you want to achieve in life, which is called goal or aims that you want, you aim, you desire, but nothing will come on a platter of gold. According to Colin Powell, says, none of us can change our yesterday, but all of us can change our tomorrow. We don't have that ability or impact or power to change our yesterday because yesterday is past. But our tomorrow is in our hands. The moment you are right now, this particular fight you are, is your tomorrow because that tomorrow lies on now. So let's stop waiting that tomorrow is coming. No, tomorrow is now. Some of us today we decide assuming you say, assuming I have that opportunity before, I won't be here. I will have done this, I will have done that. It is because we neglected certain things, certain opportunity that time that makes our today, which is the tomorrow of yesterday. But today is the day of tomorrow. Then tomorrow is not tomorrow. Tomorrow is now. Knowing others is intelligence, but knowing yourself is wisdom. Mastering others' strengths is great, but mastering yourself is true power. So for you to make an impactful life, you need to know yourself. You need to know what your strength and weakness is and build yourself for growth. What is personal transformation? Is that very here? Personal transformation is a process of causing a change in you that makes you better, able to live an impactful life. You are making a change that turns you into an impactful person in life. It could involve activities that strengthens your strength and weakens your weaknesses. There are some areas that you have the strength that is called your strength aspect, and you have your weaknesses. So a point that you are able to strengthen the strength and weaken the weakness surrounds personal transformation. So the way a man thinks affects the way he looks. Your thinking faculty or rate determines your looking. I'm not talking about physical look here. Your mental thinking rate determines the way you portray yourself. For instance, a person that lives in uncivilized area, born there, live there, you won't be able to compare that the standard of life of such person to a person who live in a well-civilized area. So, for you to have a better, impactful life, you need to surround yourself with impactful things. Then, what are the demands of personal transformation? A quick one. Number one, have or you should know what you want. That means have a picture of what you want. Many of us, we don't know what we want. What others does or do is what we want to do. Because your friend does this does not mean you should do that thing. So you should be able to have what? A picture of what you want in life. And number two is set goals. So you have a picture of what you want. Then you need to set a goal in achieving that picture, that aim. So you have captured that picture of the kind of person you want to become. Then you need to set a goal in achieving it. A student that doesn't have a goal or doesn't know what he wants will just be running, trying to satisfy or trying to run with others. But a student that has of a vision and a hope that I want to achieve this before the end of the semester, then he set goals to achieve that aim. Number three is planning. It is often said that when you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. There is no failure. There is that I mean there is no point where you are not planning. If you don't plan, you are planning to fail. That is it. That means your inability, your incapability of not doing anything, you are doing something that leads to failure. In one of my books that I wrote, Rising Above Your Limits, I said, there is no barrier in life. You are the barrier of yourself. Many people fail to, know themselves or know their strength or weakness or determine themselves. They want to go far beyond that because you don't know what you want or what you carry, so you can't go beyond that. You only go beyond what you know. So you have to plan. You have to make plans in achieving the set goals. Now, I'll be breaking it down, maybe in the next video, how you can plan in achieving such goals. There are some things that will derail you or weakens you or pressurize you down. They are barriers. But sometimes those barriers are yourself. But your ability to be able to strengthen your inner mind and fight against anything that confronts you within your heart. That is why your thinking mentality, your mentality determines your thinking, and your thinking determines your look. The next one is persistency. How persistent are you? There are a lot of people that have quit a lot meaningful things in life. Why? Because they couldn't go beyond. They can't persist. They can't stand on their words. Some have beautiful vision, beautiful dream. Oh, I want to become this, and they are striving to achieve it. But because of the challenge that comes around, they let go. It is your persistency that determines your strength. The more you persist, the more you achieve. Now, for instance, in that book I wrote, Rising Above Your Limit, for example, a person who desires a beautiful fruit, for instance, a mango tree, and a mango tree, you saw a very beautiful ripe mango, and you desire it. Oh, how beautiful, reddish, and you're salivating, without having it within you. But that mango is up there, far off on the tree. You desire it. You want it. Then you need to work. Some people desire things, but they don't want to work in achieving it. Now, I try to, oh, and I wish this mango, I wish you can fall down to my hands and just, and I will hit you and I will enjoy you. No. The first thing you have to do is to take a step. We don't say 1,000, journey start with a step. You take a bold step by trying to climb the tree or find a very long stick and try to climb. But try to climb. Move ahead. Go ahead. Forge ahead. Keep striving. You will meet a lot of things on the road. You will find unripe mangoes on the tree. You say, this one, I don't want it. You leave it down. That is, obstacles will be on the road. You'll see another one that is a little bit ripe, but because it is not what you want, you keep going. You keep going. You will see, there are some ants that will be on the tree that will pinch you, and they are challenges that surrounds what you want. But if you don't relent, you will achieve it. You keep going till you get to the point where it could be that when you get to that point, the stick or the tree, the branch, that all that is very tiny. You will like, oh, won't I fall? But with your courage and within you and your strength within you, I must get it. And finally you got it. Persistence. Things will happen on the road. Challenges will come. But your persistency will prevail at the end. Your persistency will prevail at the end. And lastly, remain positive and courageous. As I've said in the illustration, remain positive. Everyone that carries a positive mentality will always be an achievable personality. Positive thinking guarantees positive results. When you carry this positive mindset, by encouraging yourself, you achieve what you want in life. There are some friends on the road that will try to, bring you down or discourage you. But if you know what you want, you will achieve that aim or that desire at any cost. That means positively, not in a negative way. Number one, I said having a picture of what you want. Number two, I said what? Set goals. Number three, I said plan. So was it? And number four, I said what? Persistency. And number five, positive. Be positive and courageous. Positivity guarantees positive results. If you work with people that have negative thoughts, you will have a negative result. That is why someone said that the kind of people you work with, the kind of books you read, determines the kind of mindset you carry. Now, before I go, I will talk you through the tools for personal transformation. What are the tools you can engage with that guarantees personal transformation? And one of it is mentors. Anyone that does not have a mentor will be tormented. It could be mentorship by you reading or listening to them. It's not about seeing them physically. There are some mentors that you have their books around, you have their videos, their words around. Through you reading or learning from their ways will help you achieve what you want to achieve in life. Because many of them are succeeded in that area you want to get to. You learn from them. You learn from them. So that obstacle you are trying to surpass, you learn from what they did to surpass it, and you do that. Because God is the God of yesterday, today, and forever. What He has done for one, He can do it for you today. Then learn from others. Number two is role models. Who is your role model? Who are you learning from? Your role model role or rubs on you. Learn from people that are impactful positively. Number three is association. Associate yourself with impactful people. If you move around with people of negative thought, you have negative thoughts. For instance, if I cook a very big, pot of soup, very, soup aroma, lovely, even, far off, people are, having the aroma. Oh, sweet, who is cooking this? And I sat, people down, a number of people, and I showed them the delicious meal. And I took a little faces or little urine, and I showed them, see, and I poured, no matter how little that faces is, or the urine, and I put it inside or pour it inside, in their presence. None of them will want to taste it. Why? Because that little portion can as destroy the taste of it all. And the next one is books. The books you read. I've said it all over again. The books you read determines what you carry within you. Read books that strengthen your strength and books that weakens your weakness. And lastly, attending seminars and listening to instructive materials. Attend seminars that will improve you, that will build your life, instructing you to where you can go. These are the things that can help you. I will take you through the part 2 of this, and to very exciting in the part 2. I want you to subscribe to this particular channel and listen all over again. But the next video, it will be very, very impactful. I believe you have gained one or two things from this. I will take you to part 2 of this transformational, personal transformation by next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, share, to a lot of your friends, and I want you to be impactful. Together, we can build and have an impactful life. Thank you. I still remain Ayo Bami Jegede. Thank you very much.